What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another GeForce Now News Thursday. And we've got 8 titles for you this week. Really, it's 7 new games, but we're calling it 8 because we do have that caveat with the friend pass that we'll talk about as we get into it. But yeah, other than that, nothing major to go over this week. Just all the new titles. Definitely a couple of great ones in here. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so our first game is over on Steam. It's early access and comes out March 6th here, and that's Dragonkin the Banished. Legendary heroes rise up to face the legions from the depths. Tame your dragonettes, create unique power builds with the ancestral grid, and expand your city and destroy the dragons. Now, next up is technically number 2 and 3 with Split Fiction. We have the new Split Fiction game for March 6 here over on Steam, but they also have a feature called a Friend Pass where they don't need to own the game to be able to jump in and play with you, since this is a more cooperative adventure that you need to be going on. I think this is a great move by them to kind of remove that barrier of having to talk a friend in the beginning of the game. They're more likely to jump in with you if they don't have to pay, and you can just host the session. So really cool there. So that's what we've got for 2 and 3 there with Split Fiction. Next up, we have a March 6th release over on Steam with Fragpunk. This is a new fast-paced 5v5 hero-based first-person shooter featuring power-up cards that bend the rules of combat. This was actually in early access as well, and I've already played this and tested it out a couple of times, so nice to see here on release. It'll be coming over to GeForce Now. All right, our next 2 games are from Epic Game Store, and we have Ghost Runner 2 here. This originally came out October of 2023. I played through the original and the sequel. They were both really good, but the Epic version hadn't been supported here. So now you'll have Ghost Runner 2 here on GeForce Now. And our next Epic Games release is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So we had this from Steam available, and I've already played through a lot of this game. One of my favorite games this year so far. So nice to see this version come over for those of you that have the Epic Games version of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Next up, we have a title that I have been playing a lot, and I've already jumped in and started playing it on GeForce Now, and that's Monster Hunter Wilds from Capcom over on Steam. And this has been a mixed kind of a thing because I think by now everybody knows what the performance is like on PC, and hopefully things will get much better there. But the game itself, I'm actually really enjoying and having a lot of fun with it, and it's playing great on GeForce Now as well for me, so that's another great option for a way to play it, especially kind of trying to brute force your way through. And our final game here is for Epic, Microsoft's PC Game Pass, and for Steam, and it's a 2017 release with Prey. So we've got a good classic here, a great game to come over. I like to see some of these older titles come in and be supported. I'm someone who plays a lot of older titles and even a lot older retro games from the 90s, early 2000s. So anytime we have preservation like this and we can play these titles that are starting to age 5, 8, 10 years or more is nice. So Prey here on GeForce Now. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this week. That's all the games we've got. Definitely Monster Hunter Wilds for me is the biggest one, but a lot of great titles here. And I know a bunch of people enjoy jumping into Split Fiction as well. But anyways, thanks a lot for coming to check out the video. As always, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.